What's up, everybody? Welcome to season 2 of Daddy's Game Time, your friendly show about gaming, movies, and pop culture
Season 2,
from a
episode
daddy's
1.
perspective. I'm your host, Leo, and accompanied me by two of the biggest daddies of them all,
Rick
and
the Joker.
Oh,
you're the Joker now.
the
Hi.
Joker. What's up, Joker?
Hi. You're the new lame
So
Joker.
season 2, episode 1 now, or what? What's going on?
What the heck's up with season 2? What's going on?
Yeah, it's like new year, new season of Daddy's
didn't-
Game Time.
We didn't have a cliffhanger ending though.
Yeah, we needed that.
Like we didn't blow up. We didn't all of a sudden like fall out of a building or anything. Nothing crazy like that.
Yeah, well, special effects can change all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have like
So what's going on,
half
guys?
my face
What's
burnt off. Or something.
Banjo died to train tracks. You trying to save him.
Huh?
And-
Sounds good. Got a little promo going.
Me
here.
on the train trying to
Run us over.
run you guys over.
Todo bien loco.
You know, because I'm the show now. I guess.
We are the show, yeah.
Loco Leo. You are the show.
Promotion.
What's up? What's going
So
on, guys?
what's up, Leo?
So new year, new games to look forward to.
Oh, dude,
New
the thing,
consoles.
dude, the thing I'm looking forward the most
Yeah.
is the new Daredevil, season 2,
yeah.
March 25th. Boom. That's when
Yeah.
it starts.
That should be an event.
And all
should
the
be an
episodes at once, which is what kicks us about Netflix.
That
You know,
is
I don't
true.
care what you say that Netflix is taking over TV. We don't even care about TV.
Let them.
anymore. Well, exactly.
Let them
TV.
take over. If TV can be as great as Netflix is, then
TV is not TV anymore. TV is just that monitor in our living
TV is just that thing hanging on the wall.
So
Yeah.
I'm definitely really excited about that because, of course, you know, it's gonna get a little bit of Jessica Jones on the side with the new Daredevil season 2.
Why does
We're-
Batman have like chicken legs?
Why are you checking his butt? What's going on,
Oh, I
Rick?
had to lift up the cape so you can see the legs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but
I'm trying to stand him up, but look at it's
we're
chicken legs.
also gonna meet the Punisher in the new season 2
Yeah.
of Daredevil. So I'm hoping that for Civil War Marvel movie, they should have Daredevil in it. I mean, come on, at least a glimpse, a cameo,
You know,
real quick.
It'd be
cameo.
nice. It
At
would-
least a mention, you know, it deserves it. It's Marvel, Marvel
Yeah.
MCU. I mean, come on.
At least like they should show like, you know, two, like, I don't know, Captain America talking to Tony Stark. Captain America is like sitting there on his desk, you know, on his Facebook account, and he likes one of, you know, the avocados at law,
Oh, dude.
like ads that pop up, you know.
Yeah.
That would be
I thought,
cool.
I thought you were gonna say something like Captain America and Tony Stark are like talking, and then all of a sudden you just see like Daredevil walking like all blind in the background. I thought you were gonna say something like that, but that would be cool too.
That would be cool.
But you know what's even cooler about this whole thing?
Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, but March 25th, that's when the new Daredevil season starts. Also, that's the same day that Batman v Superman opens up in theaters.
I don't know.
I'm
I think
so forward to that Daredevil series.
You know, I had a little bit of hope for the new Batman v Superman.
No, I was totally
But
on board.
I saw that
100%.
here. I saw that the trailer. We're like, oh guys, hey, you're Clark Kent meets Bruce Wayne, and I'm Lex Luthor. I'm so hyped up. What the hell?
See, I was still willing to forgive all that.
hell?
I was still
Dude.
willing to forgive all that, even though it
I
seemed
don't
like
think-
kind of corny.
I don't think they've
But-
ever had enough like steam. Like you know, like
Oh,
maybe at the beginning it started off kind of but after time it starts picking up and going and like a snowball effect. Like it gets more.
Don't pick a fight with this guy.
More, but him as Lex Luthor, like I don't know, like I just can't.
It's like,
He seems like the Riddler. He's
Even
the
if-
Riddler. He's not Lex Luthor.
I would have
he's the
even
Riddler.
accepted if they gotten Gene Hackman back as as Lex
Dude,
Luthor.
yeah, it was
Exactly.
awesome as Lex Luthor.
But seriously, I don't know. I mean, that guy's a good actor. I mean, I'm not saying nothing against him, but just
What's
him
his name
as.
from Seven? The one that was Lex Luthor in that, that Superman movie everybody forgot about.
Spacey,
Kevin Spacey, he would have
Kevin
been
Spacey.
perfect if he would have just like done that Lex Luthor.
Yep.
He was the best part of that film.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's a good Lex
you should have
Luthor.
had him as Lex. But anyway,
I just never had any. It never
yeah,
excited me. It never.
no, I was totally on board with it. I was like more excited for that, dare I say, than even Star Wars. And then the second
think-
trailer dropped, and then I was like,
That's for me.
oh.
I think when it
okay,
came out.
it's just a popcorn movie.
I think
We're
when
not
it came
gonna
out.
get no Nolan
remember,
effect.
I think I was more like confused, but not like in an intriguing way. It was kind of like, what? Like, what the hell?
I mean, and they have freaking Doomsday. Doomsday is the guy that killed Superman in the comics, for those of you that don't know. Back in the 90s, there was a big event, the death and return of Superman. It was Doomsday who killed them.
Darkseid?
No.
Doomsday?
No. Okay, you just went ahead. But Doomsday is basically the one that kills Superman, because Doomsday is the strongest there is. Now, in the film, it's implied that Lex Luthor created Doomsday out of General Zod, the body. You know, it's what is implied. So that becomes Doomsday. But it doesn't kill Superman, I don't think, because apparently that's not even the main villain. The main villain for Batman v Superman, well, it's supposed to be them too, but later on, second half of the movie, you know, they become friends, whatever. And Darkseid is gonna be the main villain.
And I guess Superman gifts Batman a gun of some sort.
I know, exactly. Batman using a gun.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
it's a Krypton gun.
Catwoman.
No,
not Catwoman.
Batman does not.
Wonder Woman has her
Pew,
like.
pew. His
Captain
eyes are
America
guns.
shield moment.
They might as well just go pew pew from his eyes.
Yeah.
And the reveal of Wonder Woman, like they should not have done that on the trailer. They should just save it for the movie if she's only gonna have a small cameo.
It just seemed very underwhelming.
Whatever happened? Wasn't there a show for her? It got canceled, didn't it?
It got canceled, yes.
Was it just not good enough?
It wasn't that good enough for the execs. That's another reason why TV sucks. You know, like you make a pilot, you produce it, you make it look as good as you can, and TV execs are like, nah, people are not gonna like that. Like they haven't even asked us, you know. Let us watch the darn thing.
I think they should do like, instead of a pilot, do like a whole season.
That's why TV is going down. I'm telling you.
They should do like a whole season, like Daredevil. Just do a whole season and throw it out there. And if it works, great. Do another season.
One thing I hate the most about Walking Dead is that I don't like watching it when it's on, because I don't like waiting a full week for a cliffhanger. So I wait until the whole season is done, and then I watch them.
I do.
So, but then freaking people on Facebook, every spoil. Oh, did you know who died? Blah blah blah. You mother trucker, off my list. You know.
I'm lucky enough to the point where people don't like on my Facebook feed. They don't. I don't have anybody that watches like. That kind of stuff, like the shows that I like.
Like I've told you guys before, I mean, the only people I allow as my friends on Facebook are like people that I actually know, not just any random, hey, add me, whatever. And even then, I still put them in a whole like separate category of just like, I know you, but I don't know you, kind of. But sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody, but I don't know you.
Yeah, he does actually.
And like you guys, like I know you guys. So my news feed consists of like you two, like one of my brothers,
like
and
same like three people.
Yeah, basically.
Only 5 posts a day.
Yeah,
that's like the best Facebook feed ever.
I'm not like into the whole social media to like throw my life out there or see what whatever. If you want to tell me something, great, tell me something. But I'm not gonna go looking at your page for that data or whatever, So that's how I control. Dude, you just almost beheaded Joker there. You made him an owl. So that's how I control that. I don't have to worry about people Joker. Like, oh, this happened or that happened. Now, yes, given that one of the friends that you might have commented and put your name on it, and then it shows up on my page, yeah, that could happen.
Or when they tag you on dirty posts. Like,
I don't get that. See, I live it.
Leo used to get that a lot, so now that he doesn't allow you to tag him.
Yeah, I don't allow anybody to tag me.
But anyways, so yeah, I think that it would be awesome if execs just decided to do a whole full freaking season. Like, no, throw it out there.
I don't know anything about TV anymore. The one thing I'm gonna say I'm excited about the Batman v Superman movie is that supposedly on Suicide Squad we're gonna know who the Joker is. Everything points out that the Joker at one point used to be Robin. So if that happens, I'm on board with that. I'll like that, because then the actual feud between Batman and the Joker will be more believable, because they used to be homeboys. They used to be.
Doesn't that change everything though?
But that's something that's already.
It has been done on TV on the animated series. At one point, and this is on the future Batman Beyond. I think it was either the second or the third Robin. I can't remember which one. Goes crazy. Mm-hmm. And basically becomes obsessed, because one of the Robins, I think it was Jason Todd, he actually got killed by the Joker, you know, beat up to death. And then later on he became the Red Hood, which in a way it is basically, you know, that same feud. Batman was trying to capture him as well. Then later on, of course, what the third Robin, what's his name? Tim Drake. I think that was the third one, last Robin. He actually has this feud with the Red Hood, you know, because he used to be Robin, blah, blah, blah. And of course we know that Dick Grayson is now Nightwing. So there's been 3 Robins in Batman's life. Well, actually 4, because Damian, his son, actually becomes the 4th Robin. There's a lot of Robins in Batman, and you know, point is, if they're gonna take that story,
Batman's like 80 years old.
I know, where you know Jason Todd becomes the Red Hood. The Red Hood used to be the Joker. That was his first identity before he became the Joker. So it'd be a really cool nod to the comics, you know.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I'm on board with that. I'm actually excited
see how
for that.
Interesting
that
idea,
out.
but
Yeah.
I mean, hasn't that kind of already been done on the animated, the movies?
Yeah, it's been done to death.
So it's just kind of like
coming
redoing
to
that.
film
one in
then.
line.
But then again, like a lot of people don't care about the animated movies. Although I will say, between Marvel animation and DC animation, DC all the way. More emotion.
It's more dark.
And they're way better than Marvel animation. Is more for kids.
Hasn't DC always been more grounded in like reality?
Well, yeah,
real
because
reality,
it's not
but
like
it's a little bit
superpowers.
more grounded,
Yeah.
right? Although they do have like Green Lantern and Aquaman.
But not as fantasy wise as Marvel.
Yeah.
And more of a
And I don't know, Marvel works. It works so good on movies, live action. You know, and then you see DC movies, and they're like, "What the heck?"
It's rare.
You
Like,
know?
I mean, just it seems like they've only figured out how to work Batman in movies, you know, and nobody
Well,
else.
that's
and they threw it away.
He's the
And
only
they're
one
like,
with
"Oh,
not-
we're done."
Yeah.
You know, it's
He's
like-
the only one that doesn't have superpowers, so how hard is that? Not that hard. I mean, they just invent
But you're
tools
looking,
and
you're
weapons.
looking at Thor in this universe on Marvel, and they did it well. You know, Iron Man's never used
No, but
superpowers,
that's what I'm
still.
saying, because he's saying that they only nailed Superman
yeah.
because they're not working
Batman.
with all this. Batman. Because they're not working with all these magical powers or other dimensions and stuff like that. It's just a dude that kicks ass. That's basically what it is.
That's more of like a human story, though, not
Yeah.
so much a super.
That's what I'm saying. Marvel is nothing but superpowers and flashing lights and.
Things to look for this year, for me, for myself. Batman v Superman, even though I lost hope. Civil War and Rogue One. To me, that's
Rogue
it.
One.
And Attack on Titans.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm waiting for Attack on Titans.
Alright. That's cool. That's cool.
It's in there.
I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, they'll do another Star Wars game this year, video game.
Speaking of games, before I totally forget, Battlefront. Is that... Because wasn't that already like a game that they made before? They have Star Wars
it's been-
Battlefront 1 and 2.
Yeah,
And
there's
3.
Battlefront 1 and 2, and
And
was
3.
there
And 3?
3 or is this
3
one
was done
the
by
third?
someone else.
So why
and
is this
2
one
was
just called
LucasArts.
Battlefront? Is this
like
like
a
a
new
like
start.
a
Because
like a
this is
remake?
EA. This is EA.
Oh, okay.
Because after Disney bought Star Wars, they got rid of LucasArts. And so now they
So this is
went
their
with
make on it now.
independent developers.
Yeah.
So licensing it.
Which I have to say, I got Battlefront over the holidays, got a PS4, and thanks to my wife, my beautiful wife, thank you.
Yeah.
And actually, I started messing around and experimenting with the live streaming features on the PS4, and
We
hey,
saw that.
it's surprisingly very intuitive and simple to use. So I'm happy with that. Go check out our Battlefront gameplay videos that I have posted up. It's
Dude, this is like the epic carousel
Really
right
cool.
here. Like if they made a ride where you can ride these
Yeah,
cars.
with the transformer on top.
Just every now and then he just like he stays still. The whole thing goes around. Every now and then he just goes at you.
like
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Anyway.
Battlefront.
So yeah, Battlefront. It's exceeded all of my expectations that I have had for that game so far. I thought it was gonna be just like a typical shooter, right? But no, it's so fun. It's
I
like
wish there
really,
was a
really
campaign
fun.
mode though.
It's a really
what?
fun.
A campaign mode.
Campaign?
Yeah, it's
They don't have
missing a campaign mode.
Well, they have like the missions mode, right? It's not. Yeah.
Yeah,
But not really a
missions, survival, but it's
storyline.
not it doesn't have a campaign mode, and I think probably
Hopefully
they're gonna have
Maybe.
campaign mode in the future. I mean, future installments of the game.
Battlefront
Because
2.
this game, you gotta admit, they had to get it out by a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
to
but
when
it took
Star
too
Wars
long.
Fever was, happening.
No, but it came out a while ago, though, didn't it?
November. Yeah.
Movember.
November.
I'm still kind of working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
November's over again. Yeah, I know. I'm starting for next year or for this year's November.
So yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. I was thinking I was gonna just like pick up the game, play with it, have fun with it, and be done with it. Like so many shooters. Like
I played-
That's what happens to me with Call of Duty. I don't play it online, so I just pick it up, play with it, campaign after 6 hours or so of campaign mode, and I'm done. And that's it. No matter how good the gameplay is, because the gameplay in those games is almost immaculate. But I'm done. This game, sure, it might be repetitive. Just try to survive or try to capture this or do that. But it's so fun. It's just
We're
way more fun than it should be. I
We're
think.
looking into doing more gameplays, more streaming. So we're probably gonna decide. Maybe Leo will do a certain amount of kind of games. He'll probably do like Mario Kid games or whatever. Drake will probably do first shooter persons. I'll do vintage retro gaming.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
probably
see.
actually so far I've already started looking into it. I'm gonna be doing like RPG kind of games.
There you go. See?
I don't know how though, because a lot of them, they take time, and it's not just kind of like, oh, let's play for a little bit. It's like there's a lot involved in it, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do games
Time
like
permitting too, because we do have kids and they
We
tend
have
to.
families.
Yeah,
You're gonna
they-
hear us playing with little kids and voices coming up. Daddy, I need
it's
this.
gonna make it more authentic. But
real life.
You're gonna hear firsthand
well, you guys have
what it's like.
You guys
to,
already create your Twitch accounts?
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Do you remember? Mine is same as my PS3. So I don't know if anybody wants to add me. Ricudonazo.
Ricudonazo.
Ricudo Naso for the English.
Spanish impaired. RICUDONASO.
And my handle on Twitch
Little squirt.
is no, not Little Squirt.
Little Squirt.
It's Mr. Landaverde. It's MR_LANDVERDE.
You know what? I've never been a fan of underscores.
No, it's kind
Even
of
though
like
my email has an underscore in
It's a
it.
space. It's a space.
It's kind of a cheap way of making a space, but it makes it look clean
I
and
hate
easy
it.
to remember.
I've always hated that, but
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there
Can't
it is.
complain, that's
Mr.
all.
Landaverde, that's me. Just go ahead and check me out on Twitter.
He's wearing a yellow hat with Daddy's Game Time on it.
Yeah,
and then you got Panchovi over there.
Yeah, not
Anchovy.
yet, but I'm working on it.
he's working on it. We'll
Anchovy,
make
dude,
one
there you
for
go.
him if he doesn't make it
We'll
himself.
create
Maybe
one for him.
It'll be Panchovy.
We'll put his face over Bon Jovi. Just
Yeah.
rocking away
Yeah.
on a Guitar Hero guitar.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah. So what games are you looking forward to the most this year?
Playing on my backlog, actually.
I know. So I was talking to these guys, and so I had a PS Plus account, right? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna renew it this time. So all the PS Plus games that you have, you can't play them anymore because they're locked or whatever. And I tried it actually. I had one of the games that I had, I forgot which one. I was like, well, let me check this out. Let me see what it does, because it loads the game, everything's fine, but it says play trial. I was like, that sucks. So instead of like, new game, continue, whatever, play trial. So I was like, yeah, screw it. So I deleted all those games since I can re-download them later on if I wanted to. So I was thinking, like, what the heck am I going to play now?
Well, I have all these games and
I've got these CDs, so yeah, I threw GTA back on there and threw it on, and Pancho
never look back.
and I never looked back, and Pancho noticed it too. The loading time on that was crazy ridiculous.
It's really long.
Long, man.
I mean, before I knew it was long.
No, it used to be long, but now it's longer
Yeah.
because of all the DLC
Added stuff that they put into it. Yeah, I just left it there.
Crazy.
It was on, and we were talking for a little bit.
It's still loading.
We came back and it's still loading. We were watching a movie at the same time, and it was still loading. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
You gotta preload your game, like you
turn it on, then you go do a how do you call it?
Pre-game dump.
There you go. Then you come back. Go eat a snack.
You know cars. You've got a remote start. You gotta do that. Like you're heading home, you gotta be like, oh, remote start my game,
man.
preloaded, and you drive home. And
I gotta tell you this, and a lot of viewers at home that own PS4s already know this. PS4 has a rest mode, so.
It arrests you.
So yeah.
You have to remain silent.
No.
Everything you say will be used against you.
One day I was playing.
Control.
I was playing, and I had been like 40. I was like 40 minutes into my battle, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. You know, gotta take care of some daddy stuff. And
daddy.
You know, you can.
Daddy stuff.
You know, you gotta have your priorities. You gotta have real life priorities. Way up higher than your video game priorities. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just lose my progress, but oh well. I click on the the home button to turn off the system, and it says rest mode, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna click on rest mode, and it's called like low power mode, which is what I use to just turn off the system. Well, it doesn't really turn off the system. It just kind of like puts it to sleep.
Like a computer. Like everybody else does already.
Yeah.
Just chokes it out.
And except the computer is really glitchy. Like if you're working on something and then you get it out of, sleep mode, sometimes the stuff doesn't pop back up the way it was. Well, on the PS4, the next day I think it was, I turned it back on and I was like, oh, I'm like right on my start menu, like my pause menu, and I can just continue from there and just bam.
Cool.
That is so cool.
It's kind of like back in the day when on NES you were like at the last level or something, you don't want to turn it
You
off.
live it paused all day. And when you go to school, you come back and still pause. Or your mom turned it off because she needed to clean. It's like, ay, lo dejó prendido.
I saw an article this week of a guy in Japan who's and I'm sorry, I don't have the article name or website. I apologize for that, but it's not mentioning the source. But this guy in Japan has had his Super Nintendo on for about 20 years now without turning it off because he doesn't want to lose his progress in the game. It's some Japanese RPG that he's been playing. And
there's no save on it or anything?
And if he turns it off,
it loses your record. It doesn't, it doesn't save it.
But on what console?
Super Nintendo.
It's a cartridge, it saves.
Well, yeah, but it's I don't know how they program the game. I don't know the details about it.
It doesn't save your high scores.
The guy says that he hasn't turned it off because it's going to erase his memory or whatever.
So
20 years he's been kind of playing that game every day, I guess.
So
it's crazy. That's nuts.
Not that I'm saying anything bad or wish anything bad on that country.
You are wishing it.
But don't they get hit by like earthquakes and tsunamis and a whole bunch of craziness over there?
Well, he must have it.
He's got some. He's got like server type backup generators, like for buildings, like the whole store just connected to Super Nintendo.
In even the top countries as far as technology and all that goes, everybody gets power outages. Everybody.
Then again, I mean, we're talking about like the MMORPGs that we play online on our computers. Japan probably has those for their Super Nintendo. Yeah. So that's why he's like, oh, I've spent hours on this character. Maybe. I'm not using them.
Jeez, but that's crazy to even think that somebody would try something like that. I'm just gonna keep it on. It's crazy. But out of all the consoles ever released, I believe the Super Nintendo would be the one to be able to handle that.
Chenmue News, Chenmue 3. They just released the video, I don't know if you saw it, of one of the village huts from Chabaiba Village, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks amazing. High res, PS4 graphics. It looks really cool.
Wow.
They're like almost getting there. And I don't know if you knew, Rick, but the campaign ended, Kickstarter. Well, now they have PayPal campaign. You can still donate. You can still get money. We've actually gone up to 10 million, I think, so far. Or we're getting to 10 million. We're at 8 million.
Do they still get any of the perks?
Oh, yeah.
They?
Oh, actually, you know what?
No.
They actually voted. They put up a poll to see, you know, what other people who already contributed, to see if they will get the perks as well. And mostly they say like, sure. Other people say like, don't care either way. But a big majority said no.
Oh.
Either way, still the yes won. But the developers decided they're not gonna get the perks. They're not gonna give it to them. So, sorry, Rick. You can still get money though.
I'm good.
You can still get money to Shenmue.
I'm good.
I think that's a little bit counterintuitive, isn't it? Like,
Well, I mean,
if they want more people, they should at least offer some perks. But,
well, I mean, you
but if
still
it was
get your
already
copy.
over,
If you want for the copy or the physical copy, you will still get it, but like not the.
Well, it's. I think it comes down to kind of a greediness factor. Like you guys were on it, you jumped on it from the day one, or you know, around the time when it first started.
yeah, I think a lot of
people are just jumping on it, and they're just like, oh yeah, can I get some of that? It's like no, like you no.
Yeah.
You had 6
I think
months
that's
to jump on it.
I'm cool with it.
But I'm happy it's getting made. Shenmue 3, Shenmue, Shenmue every day, all day.
Yeah, all day, every day, bruh.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Every day I'm Shenmue.
Every day I'm Shenmue.
Just got a new song going.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been season 2 grand opening of Daddy's Game
Season
Time.
2 S2:E1.
No, not really. We're gonna keep it going the way we have, but I'm gonna keep mentioning season 2 because it's the beginning of New Year 2016. Daddy's Game Time. Remember to follow us, like, comment, and subscribe on our channel. Visit our website www.daddysgametime.com.
I thought you were
Also
pausing
on the
there.
Twitter.
Daddy's Game Time.
And also
Facebook.com/daddysgametime. And don't forget, merch.
The merch.
Daddysgametime.com/merchandise. You can
Not
get
lurch.
designs
Merch.
that Leo, myself have created. Rick doesn't really care for it, so he doesn't help.
I can draw a mean ass stick figure.
And you help us support the show. Anything
something
helps.
new. Check us out on Twitch now. We're gonna be on Twitch.
There you go. They already gave their names.
Ricudo Naso, Mr. Landaverde.
I'm working on mine, so there you go.
Right.
AKA Panchovi.
So we're gonna set certain days where we'll have retro gaming, first shooters, kid games, whatever, Mario, Nintendo, whatever.
You know what?
We'll see.
I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna open this up to the public.
All right, cool.
Comment what Pancho's Twitch name should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. All right.
I already have a name though, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm Leo with
Rick
and
Francisco.
enjoy your games and love your families, folks.